Last year, Jackie, we did a lot of different things on this program, and there was one thing that we had a chance to participate in last year and talk about a little bit that gathered a lot of attention, and they're doing it again this year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's time for the second annual period packing party, and hopefully that's raising your ears and awareness this morning, all courtesy of Give Grace, Give Hope. Now, this second annual party is in March, but we're here to talk about it this morning because we're looking for those individuals out there that want to step up. They want to sponsor. They want to donate. They want to volunteer. And we want to make sure you can know ahead enough time so that you can give back in a huge way. So let's meet two incredible women that are making this possible. Tanya Bowman, so great to see you this morning, event planner and supporter of Give Grace, Give Hope, and the founder herself, Melissa Knutson, joining us this morning. Remind everybody, because it is just a second annual, how Give Grace, Give Hope started and led us into being tampon slingers.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Give Grace, Give Hope started because my daughter had a Christmas wish to give back to homeless women. So she wanted to provide pads and tampons to homeless women 2 Christmases ago. And that's how it all began. And since then, I've done a lot of research on what's the need in Central Iowa and what's the impact for women who can't access pads and tampons. And so what we found out is that there's a great need here in Central Iowa. So people who are food insecure, they also are struggling to afford pads and tampons. And if you can't afford these items, you may miss school or miss work. And statistics show that missing even 1 day of school per month for a child can lead to lifelong effects. So lower graduation rates and test scores. And so that's what we're all about, and we want to get people rallied around that. And one way to do that is by joining us on March 9th and making these period packs for Central Iowans.
And remind us, what is a period pack?
Yeah.
How is this helping?
Yeah, you bet. So a period pack consists of 1 red bag, and in this bag we put 7 pads, 7 tampons, 7 panty liners, a bar of soap, and a note of inspiration. And we're hoping that each pack can help a woman to cover at least 1 period.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now, did it set you back a little bit when your daughter said that she wanted to give this, but then the response you got last year when you said, hey, we're going to do this and we're going to make a difference, did it make you sit back a little bit and take a look at it?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was incredibly heartfelt. It started off, I was a proud mom and wanted to show my daughter the importance of giving back and the impact that she can have. At the time, she called these pagina covers, which was her 7-year-old way of describing these products. And so it really garnered a lot of attention and was really impactful right away.
Absolutely. And it's nature. It's not, we don't have a choice.
Right. Yes.
It's going to happen no matter what, but sometimes we don't always have the choice if we're limited on funds or access to some essential items as women that we do need. So let's talk about the response, because when you start talking about things like this, some people are like, oh, I can't believe they're saying that.
Very uncomfortable.
Why is this something that hasn't been more in the forefront when it is something we all need as growing women? Yeah,
I'm not sure. It's not something I actually thought about prior to that too, but it's still incredibly taboo. So women and men, they get embarrassed, so they don't talk about it. But it's a normal bodily function, and so we should teach young girls that this is an okay thing, to be proud of it. Don't be ashamed.
And here's what you do. And, Tanya, looking at your shirt, I don't think I would have expected to see you wearing that shirt a couple of years ago.
Proud. I like
what kind of response does that shirt get when you wear that around?
So I wear it every week.
I'm sure you
when
do.
I run my errands. And so sometimes I forget I have it on, and people are just smiling at me when I'm walking through the grocery store.
They just think they like you, huh?
And I'm just like, so it's funny because it's still a little taboo, but people like it. And even, the men they just kind of look at it, they're like, wow.
And what are their responses to you when they see your shirt? Do they come up and ask you about it, or they just smile?
A lot of people don't, though. A lot of people, I think they are afraid to. A lot of people don't. So I encourage you, if you see us with these shirts on, ask us about it.
Yeah, a great way to start a conversation.
It is.
We want to start a conversation this morning about how people can get involved. It's the second year. We now are a nonprofit, recognized organization. So we're talking tax write-offs. We're taking other perks that go along with supporting this amazing organization. So who are we reaching out to this morning?
So we are looking for sponsors. with the 501c3 status that we have this year, we're looking for corporate sponsors, personal sponsors, and they start at $250 for a light sponsor, and they go all the way up to an ultra sponsor, which is $3,000. And so that's going to help us.
Nice little play on some verbiage there. Thank you, ladies.
That's clever.
Thank you.
That has Tanya written all over it.
Yeah.
So,
But,
so
any
how will
donation
this
is
help?
acceptable.
How will that $3,000, for let's go to the
So-
top one here. How will $3,000 help in your crusade?
So that's gonna, gosh, we don't have the stats on that with us, but how many period packs
Yeah.
about that will make, but I think it's about 1,500.
Correct.
And
Yep.
so 1,500 period packs. And last year we just held one session for the International Women's Day period packing party. And this year we're holding 2 sessions.
Oh,
so we
wow.
had over 200 women show up last year for that
Wow.
inaugural event. And so, and I think many more want to come this year. So we're looking at probably 500 are going to show up between these 2 sessions.
Absolutely.
And so with that many more women and men attending, we need more products. And so that's why we really are in need of sponsors to help us purchase the products for the packs.
And Melissa, you were about to say no amount of money is too much or too little.
Correct.
Like,
That's correct.
We're looking for sponsors of all sizes to get behind this idea for the second annual period packing party in honor of International Women's Day. So let's think about our local women and those that maybe aren't as fortunate as the rest of us, so we can educate them, inspire them, and give them the products they need of something that is a natural to all women anywhere. So more details, if people are interested, they're watching this morning, what's the best thing that they can do?
Check out our website at www.givegracegivehope.org.
Okay.
You can email me as well, which is info@givegracegivehope.org. You can check us out on Facebook as well for more information.
Love it. And that's where you can go if you want to volunteer, you want to show up. Let's say donations. Maybe you don't have the means of being a light or an ultra sponsor, but you do want to donate product. Is there a way of doing that as
Yes,
well?
absolutely. So reach out by email or contact me on Facebook, and we can make arrangements for that as
Because
well.
you can tell them exactly what you're looking for to make sure you have the right products to go along in the bags.
That's exactly right. And know too, for cash donations, we can buy products at wholesale prices, so we
Okay.
can make your dollar go further.
Okay,
That is
great
great.
to know. And I encourage you to follow them on Facebook because they're continuing to post what this is all about. And that's little girls having a dream of making a difference in our community for the women that we have here. And there's some inspiring videos and wonderful sentiments there as well that we want you to make sure and check out. So thank you already to some incredible sponsors that have stepped up, Ultra sponsors and Super Plus sponsors. I still love that. But we're looking for more. If we have 500 plus women showing up to pack these period bags, we want to make sure we have enough product to do so and distribute it as necessary to the right places. So be a part of it and also make sure you're saving that date, March 9th, 2020. We want to pack the hall both times to really make a difference in honor of International Women's Day. Ladies, you're incredible. I'm sure we'll be talking to you again as we approach closer to March. But in the meantime, if you're a sponsor, if you'd like to make a donation, or if you'd like to volunteer, please reach out and talk to these amazing ladies today. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
being
both for
here.
Thank you.
Great to see
Appreciate
you.
it.
Tampon slingers, I love it.